It's springtime. It's time to go. Let's get this sucker moving. And we're off. Get some manure worked in, so it's going pretty good right now. Hey everyone, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all. Welcome to Hartung Family Farms, and today we got an exciting day. It's the first day of field work. We got plenty of stuff going on. You're going to want to stick around towards the end. We got some cool stuff that we're doing. So anyway, I just want to let you guys know, my name is Ron. I run this channel, Hartung Family Farms, and you'll see my two cousins, Curtis and Nathan, occasionally on the channel when they get cameras. You'll also see my Uncle Pat, who owns the farm, and potentially my dad and my siblings as well. So be on the lookout for us. And I just want to say thank you to everyone out there who do not have the ability to work from home. They have to stay out and keep doing their jobs because they're essential to keeping this nation running. So thank you to all the truckers, healthcare workers, farmers, grocery store workers, just to name it, production workers, just to name a few. So thank you guys so much for keeping this country moving and putting your health on the line. It is greatly appreciated. So let's get into the video, guys. Enjoy this chiseling, and I want you guys to let me know, comment down below, how do you want to see drone footage or time lapses? Do you want me to do voiceovers? Do you like this more, what you're going to see here soon, highly edited with music? What would you guys want with these drone footage and time lapses? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you guys aren't interested in watching the drone footage with music, skip forward to this timestamp right here if you guys are interested. We got a lot of stuff going on, so stay tuned. Let's get into the video.
Guys, today I am doing some more chiseling that we didn't quite get done last fall. It's working up pretty nice. This is where We haul a lot of our manure, as you can see. So that's why I didn't chisel it last fall. This is also one of our main fields we chop every year for silage. It's always got a really good moisture content, and the tonnage is always pretty good because of the amount of manure that we put on it. It's April 5th and things are actually working up pretty nice. The low spots are a little wet, but can't complain. There's a lot of guys in the area that are doing Anhydrous. A couple in the distance there, I don't know if you can see it or not, but doing some bean stubble ground, and it sounds like my dad's gonna get our toolbar going today. Hopefully we can put on 50 acres in Anhydrous by tonight. Be a good start day for us. And then hopefully tomorrow, before it rains a lot, well, I guess we're not supposed to get a whole lot of rain, but before it takes us out of the fields anyway, we can get 200 acres of Anhydrous done. Cross our fingers. So guess we'll just have to see.
Now Kurt's gonna fold up. I'm gonna move the pickup. We're gonna fill it up with fuel. I wanted to get chooching. For those of you guys who are curious, the whole axle turns, I should say. It doesn't stay stationary. That's called a super steer on these New Holland kind of late 2000s tractors. So now we'll fill it up with fuel. All right, this thing's fueling up. Nathan just about has this entire field chiseled. You kind of see he's just on that back corner. Our tillage rotations go chiseling, especially where we hauled manure. We're gonna chisel, really work it in, mix that ground up. The chisel basically just has shanks all the way across. It just kind of helps stir up the ground. Takes a lot of horsepower, so that's why we have this Cat MT865, 865B tractor. Then we'll soil finish that and plant it with corn. So Curtis and I are gonna start on our first field. Gonna be over next door across at Jerry's. I'll probably be running tanks if everything runs good. So we see our neighbor over next door, and all I see is just white smoke coming out of this Anhydrous tank. That is never good, so we're kind of a little concerned right now. I might buzz over there in a pickup. All right, there's Nathan, getting some chiseling done, getting this 40 acres right next to us chiseled. And Curtis and I are gonna go start doing Anhydrous. I can't stress enough, guys, this time of year, you're driving on the roads, there's gonna be a lot of people out on the roads, including us. A lot of wide, slow moving equipment. Just take your time. Pass it only in passing zones, because it's not worth putting yourself in danger along with us. Because if someone rear ends that tank, a lot of stuff is gonna get in trouble in a hurry. Alrighty, ladies and germs, we're on the board with chiseling, and we're about ready to be on the board with Anhydrous. Again, Anhydrous is a main form of our nitrogen. It's the primary source for our corn crop. We put this on all of our corn ground. So we're gonna start with this field across from Jerry's. This is the first field we planted the last couple of years. It yields really well for us. We always put a pile of manure on it, so looking forward. But Pat and Curtis are gonna go start up, and I'm gonna go get the 400 started, drop this tank over where Curtis is gonna hook onto it next. Get the 400 started, pull her up, unfold it, make sure everything's looking good, and then I'm gonna fuel it up and get this thing ready to roll. It's springtime, it's time to go. Let's get this sucker moving. First Anhydrous is in the ground. It is dangerous to film when Anhydrous is going on, but I am upwind. The wind is blowing this way, so I am safe here. So I'm gonna film for a little bit, and then I'm gonna head out and go work on the Steiger. There you have it, folks. So again, what Anhydrous is, it's filled in those little tanks. And basically what it is, it's a liquid super cooled form. Maybe not super cooled, but it's a liquid form. And basically as soon as it gets injected out of the toolbar, it expands very rapidly. So it doesn't take a lot to basically fill up this entire gap. We basically have 30 inches between each shank. So it actually fills up pretty nicely. But when it expands and after it sets in 3 to 5 days, you basically have a really good source of nitrogen that's available for corn plants. So that's why we choose to do it. It's a cheap form of nitrogen, cheapest that we can get our hands on. It's a very effective form of nitrogen too. So Curtis is gonna get learned up from Pat on the first round, and then I'm gonna go ahead and work on the Steiger, get that thing ready to roll. Oil's good. Shut the hood. Let's fire this beast up. Let this thing warm up for a touch. Look over the soil finisher. Let's move it over and fill this thing up. So what this is this is our soil finisher. This is our primary finishing tool. We have another one that's a field cultivator that's basically all these shanks or sweeps or diggers, whatever you call them. But this is our primary one because we like the disc gang and the rolling basket that it has. So we like using this. And this goes on 80% of our acres, I'd say. So we have it hooked up right now. Pat's gonna do some oats ground here soon. So actually he's probably gonna soil finish some oats ground this evening still. So I'm gonna get this thing ready for him. And we're off. One piece of machinery leaving, another one coming in. This is perfect timing. So Nathan's off to keep chiseling. He's gonna go do a couple more fields around here, then he's gonna head north. There goes Nathan. Time for me to fuel up. It's a big diesel tank, like 350 gallons, so it's gonna take a little bit. Alrighty, so the tractor's fueling up. I dropped my GoPro in water, so that was fun. Just spent the last 5 minutes cleaning that up. So tractor's fueling up, probably about halfway. I'm gonna go ahead and fill it up with DEF afterwards as well, just because it's almost empty of that. And to do that, we have a little 55-gallon tote up behind here. Now basically just gotta back the soil finisher in to get at this DEF tank. So we'll see. Still fueling up. Ooh, it's got a lot left. It's got a little sight gauge right here. I'm about halfway. Bud man, you left the hazards on. What you doing? I can't find good help these days. All right, we got a little hazard beacon to put up on top of the trucks. We're gonna be hauling Anhydrous tanks. We got our nice Guardian Angel portable battery powered flashing hazard lights. So we should all be good to go to be safe this season for Anhydrous, hauling Anhydrous tanks, because they don't go very fast and they're very heavy. All done, guys. This thing full of fuel. I'm gonna back this thing up. All right, now I'm gonna try and fill up with some government juice. See if I can succeed. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna put you guys in fast forward like Daddy Cornstar says. All right, that's enough fast forward for you guys right now. That DEF tank is absolutely huge. It's like 48 gallons, so I only had 25 gallons left in the drum, so we'll put it all in and then get this thing ready to go. I think this thing should be ready to go, so then check in with Pat and Curtis. Filling up the government juice. Just about emptied the 55-gallon drum. I am gonna empty it. Put about 25 gallons of DEF in. Got all the DEF I need for a little while. This should last us for most part all of spring planting, but we shall see. But now we're ready to roll. Let's pull this thing out. Actually, I'll probably just let it sit here until Pat's ready to move it. Let's head over and see how they're doing. So we're having some GPS issues, just trying to get it rolling. Curtis basically just said there's a 5-foot gap from this last pass to this pass, so we're gonna try some troubleshooting. I basically told him to go from the first pass to the second pass over to see if that gap multiplies from 5 feet to 10 feet. All right, we got a straight line, so that's good. The biggest thing is when he set it, it kind of got a little curvy, so we're gonna try on this next one. Try to go right here and see if it picks it up right. Okay, I'll take care of it. You keep going your gauge. kind of nice. Hopefully we can get this field done and maybe get a good chunk of the next one done. We shall see. Pat's just getting going up there. This little piece right kind of to his left is where we're gonna be running. We're gonna be sowing oats and putting hay up there. Yeah, I'd say just double layer until you basically get till you hit your overlap. It doesn't hurt anything. I'd rather have you double over apply than not have anything. Yeah. So we got it working, got it going straight. We don't know what happened with the initial one, but it's going now, which is good. Pat's going in the soil finisher right now. We're gonna make that oats here probably tomorrow if it doesn't rain, but we'll see. And then Nathan is off a couple miles to the south, chiseling, getting some manure worked in, so it's going pretty good right now. All right, Curtis is getting his PPE on, his goggles, his gloves. He's gonna switch this tank. Our first tank of the year is empty. And there's an Eberhardt tanker and an Eberhardt semi-tanker. So it's gonna be go, go, go for the next couple weeks for Anhydrous goes. This is our first one of the year. I'll help Curtis get changed and I'll go get in line to go fill that one up. New tank switched, old tank is done. I'm gonna ride with Curtis to that half of the field, go grab my pickup, go get this tank, head to Eberhardt's, fill it up. We're getting stuff done, ladies, gents, and germs. So I'm gonna go get the pickup, hook on an Anhydrous tank, and go fill it up. There's Pat rolling soil, finishing some fields. And Curtis is resetting the gauge on the bar, and he's gonna get moving. Midland Radio, saving 20 cell phones a day, calls a day, easily during this time of year. Alrighty guys, as I disappear and go in the dark, I'm gonna call this a video, so point to something, maybe a light out there. Excuse me. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. It was a nice long day. First day of spring. That was freaking awesome. It was fun, but a lot more work to come, that's for sure. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you guys did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Hartung Family Farms. And of course, guys, as always, ta-ta for now. Or couch out for now. Whatever you want to say.